All right, hey, what's up, everybody? Mike Lindsley back with you. It is 9 minutes with me from Rosie's Corner. I am here for Turkey Slop Tuesday. I cannot wait. I'm getting my lunch portion made up right now. Make sure you get here for all the themed foods as the calendar is turned to fall. Meatloaf Monday, Turkey Slop Tuesday. You've got the situation on Fridays, of course, which is status quo with the fish fry that comes with either coleslaw and fries or mac and cheese as well. Themed foods, hot and cold subs, wings, pizza, you name it. It's all here at Rosie's Corner. And don't forget that if you get any pizza wing combination for Syracuse football game days, you will get a free 2-liter of orange soda here at Rosie's Corner. Come on down, get them on Grubhub, like them on Facebook, follow them on Instagram. Rosie's Corner in front of the Brewerton Bridge if you're in and around Central New York, right off of the Bartell Road exit. It is the official pizza shop of the ML Sports Platter. All right, I want to talk about the Yankees' outlook in the postseason. I just think there's a lot of question marks with this baseball team right now. And I know that a lot of the people out there, a lot of the homers, two guys I love on George's Box podcast, JJ from the Bronx and Keith McPherson, they've been saying hashtag replaced for 28. They've been saying that this team is going to win the World Series. They've been super confident. I'm not saying that as a Yankee fan that I don't want them to win or that, I'm not all in on them trying to win a World Series. Of course I want them to win a World Series. They haven't won one since 2009, and this is their first American League East division title, believe it or not, since 2012. But the reality for me is going into the playoffs, there's a bunch of concerns for me. Number one, I still don't think they have enough starting pitching. I know James Paxton has turned it on late, but they don't have Domingo Germán. He's gone for the entire postseason with a domestic dispute in Major League Baseball. CC Sabathia, he's going to be coming out of the bullpen if he gets anything to them. They've been playing around with the idea of doing that with Masahiro Tanaka as well, and he's really the only guy on the big stage who I trust. Jay Happ, Jordan Montgomery, all these guys, I just don't see the Yankees having enough pitching. That's the number one concern right there, because after a while, you can't keep going back to the bullpen game after game after game in the third inning, in the fourth inning, in the fifth inning. Eventually, they're going to get burned out. Now, I realize that the Yankee bullpen is without question the strength of the team. You go ahead and you look at Adam Ottavino. You're going to go with Zach Britton. It's too bad you didn't have Dellin Betances in there. You have Tommy Kahnle. You've got Aroldis Chapman at the back end. They've got a ton of bullpen guys who can come out and dominate. That's the strength of the team, but it could be a weakness of the team eventually if they are used too much. If it is just a case where they don't get enough starting pitching, that's what happened last year against the Red Sox in the ALDS. Another concern that I have is, of course, the October version of the New York Yankees is much different than the during the season version of the New York Yankees. Yes, they won 100 games yet again. Yes, they had a great regular season. Yes, it was a next man up, savages in the box type of season. Yes, yes, yes. Check mark all those. I get it. And I know that they won a lot of games, 3-1, 4-2, 6-3, 3-0, and then, of course, 14-8. They won a lot of games in different ways. The thing is, in October, you're not going to win a lot of games 10-8, 12-9, back-to-back. And I feel like this Yankee team is built to do that more than winning the short inning 3-1 game, 4-2 game in the playoffs over and over. I feel like this team is built to win in terms of the larger scoring games. That worries me a heck of a lot. This team, to me, is built more to win during the regular season, to take advantage of a bad number 3, 4, 5 starter in a series against the likes of the Tampa, against the Texas Rangers, against the likes of the Angels, against the likes of teams like the White Sox and the Tigers and the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. That is the team that I'm looking at. Now, they did win some games during the regular season. They impressed the hell out of me, winning a series at the LA Dodgers. At the time, the Dodgers were probably the best team in baseball. The Yankees won 2 of 3 and easily could have won the entire series and swept them. Another concern that I have for the New York Yankees, too, is that with all of these injuries that they have had, they've had to continue to replace guys over and over and over again. It's a situation now, have they run out of players? Gary Sanchez is a wild card. Who knows if he's going to be healthy? Edwin Encarnacion, he's been taking some practice swings leading up with the oblique, but that's not a guarantee either. Luke Voigt has gone into a tremendously awful slump. How are they going to mix and match all these players together? If you look at the infield, Maybe the Yankees start the ALDS and you go with Austin Romine at catcher. You go with Mike Ford at first base. And then, of course, you go ahead with DJ LeMahieu at second, Gleyber Torres at short, Gleyber Torres at second. And then Gleyber Torres at second, Didi Gregorius at short. And then third base, maybe you start off with DJ LeMahieu and then you flip-flop with him and Gio Urshela, or you play DJ LeMahieu at first base and you go ahead and DH Mike Ford. Aaron Boone has some options. Obviously, the outfield is going to be consistent with Aaron Judge, with Giancarlo Stanton, with Brett Gardner, with Cameron Maybin. But again, without Mike Tauchman there, you lose a lefty bat. I'm just looking at this thing. Look, the Yankees have a great opportunity to win the American League pennant. They have a great opportunity to get to the World Series. They have a great opportunity to get to the World Series and win the whole damn thing. Obviously, they've won the East. They put themselves in pretty solid position to do that. I'm just looking at the big picture for an October run. And what you have to do, you have the ingredients are you need a bullpen. They've got that. You need timely hitting. We'll see. Again, this is an October version of the team. You hope that DJ LeMahieu and company, Gio Urshela, those kind of guys can kind of carry the load, because I don't trust Giancarlo Stanton. And then you need an ace, which they don't have, and then you need deep starting pitching, which they don't have. So technically speaking, the Yankees only have one guaranteed there out of the four, and then the timely hitting thing is a flip of the coin, because we just don't know how some of these guys are going to do in the postseason. Remember, DJ LeMahieu, never been here, big stage. How's he going to react? Sometimes they react and play well, other times they fold like a cheap tent. We're just going to have to wait and see. The other concern for me, of course, is that if the Yankees do, in fact, get through the ALDS and against the Minnesota Twins and they meet up with the Houston Astros again, they don't have home field advantage. And that, to me, is a huge, huge deal. Not just the fact that you have to go up against Justin Verlander, Garrett Cole and company, and that great, great lineup and a good enough bullpen, but it's the home field advantage. It's a big, big deal. A couple years ago, if you remember, the Yankees and the Astros met in the ALCS. Every single home game was won. Every single game was won by the home team, and I think that home field is really a big, big deal in this situation. I could be proved wrong. The Yankees have proved to win on the road this year, but they're solid on the road. They're elite at home, and that's the same exact thing with the Houston Astros. They just gun it up another notch when they are at home. And plus, when you go with those starting pitchers in the game, they can set the tone. The crowd's sort of blowing you away in the beginning, and it becomes a very, very difficult situation. So those are my concerns. I'm not saying the Yankees can't do it, but those are some of my concerns in terms of the postseason. I'm super pumped up for it, though. I think this series with the Twins is going to be ultra electric. I think Yankee Stadium is going to be absolutely wild starting on Friday night. I wish I was going. And, of course, I'm really looking forward to seeing the offense that the Yankees have had, all the home runs between the two teams, leading baseball with over 600 home runs this season. What is it? 613 total home runs. So you've got that element to it as well. And the Yankees are going to have to get to the Minnesota starters immediately, I think, is going to be one of the keys to that series. Get to the starters and then get to your bullpen, get to your strength, and, kind of go from there. But Aaron Boone has a lot of toys to work with in the toy chest. We'll see how it all plays out. I'm Mike Lindsley here from Rosie's Corner. It's 9 minutes with me. It's all over IGTV, Facebook, and YouTube. Make sure you get down here to Rosie's, get their pizza, get their wings. Any pizza wing combination on Syracuse game day gets you a free 2-liter soda. They've got some themed food that is just incredible here. Today is Turkey Slop Tuesday. They've got their Mondays with their meatloaf now, with the fall changing over in the calendar. And, of course, status quo on Friday. You can get your fish fry in a sandwich form or in a dinner form. And, of course, pair it up with your mac and cheese, pair it up with your fries and your coleslaw. This place is amazing. You can follow them on Grubhub and go ahead and order from there as well for NFL Sundays. And you can like them on Facebook and, of course, follow them on Instagram as well. Thanks for watching me. 9 minutes with Mike Lindsley, brought to you by Rosie's Corner in Brewerton. And, of course, it's on IGTV, Facebook, and YouTube. Make sure you hit me on all the social media platforms. Instagram is Mike L Sports 1979, and on Twitter at Mike L Sports. The baseball postseason is here. Starts tonight with the Brewers and Nationals, A's and Rays. Tomorrow, Yankees Twins start on Friday. Can't wait. Enjoy the games.